Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are playing a little something called NIMBY Rails. Um, this is a brand new game. It's been out for like a week, and I haven't played this yet, so let's figure something out. Okay, so as you can probably see from the title, I am creating a railway system that will connect the whole world. Now, I do have a few mods. I don't really know. It's mostly just Japanese and British railways. I'm gonna tick off all the Shinkansens because I want the trains connecting the cities to be as fast as possible. I think that's all of them. And these two. Okay, settings. Now, I have no idea what to call it. I'm just gonna call it something stupid like Delhi Transit. Because I'm gonna connect the whole world, I'm probably gonna have a lot of tunnels and stuff, and yeah, I'm just gonna put on unlimited money. And let's start the game. So the real cool thing about this is it's like a mixture between sandbox and simulation. Sandbox in the sense that you can zoom into anywhere in the world and just pull something. So let's zoom into New York, and you can see you can just build. And then let's zoom somewhere else, maybe Perth, and I can just build. So because of this, you can just build everywhere. The game is 16 gigabytes, but I think it's 100% worth it. Yeah, today we're gonna start here in the UK and Ireland. Now on screen right now is a map, kind of what I think our route network in the UK and Ireland is gonna be. Now if you want to make suggestions for new lines or new extra stations along the way, you can comment it down below or join my Discord, first link in the description, and post it in there. Anyways, let's get started. I think we're gonna start at Belfast or at Glasgow. You know what, let's start at Glasgow, and then we're gonna go to Edinburgh. Now, I believe this is Glasgow Central Station. So we click on stations, then we just drag. What kind of station name is that? I'm just gonna make the station as long as possible, which looks like 399 meters. I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna make it a little shorter, so I can get over the river. What it does is it's automatic naming, so it takes the name of the nearest area, so Academy of Music and Sound Glasgow, which is the closest to where my station is located. Now let's just name it Glasgow and I'll explain some stuff. So this is a catchment area. It's how big of an area passengers will go to get to the station. You can, if you click on the station name, can modify the size of that, and as you can see here, the passengers is how much passengers is in range for the station. Probably not the best explanation. Then here we have just move, delete and edit tracks, and if you hold in right click you can move the map. Here we have create new tracks, create branches, I'll show that later on. Create station platforms as you already saw, and then we have create depot. Now, how I understand it is the depot is only used for when trains are not in service. That's how I see it. Also with the tracks we have different types. We have the viaduct, which is a bridge pretty much. And we have ground, which is ground. Then we have tram tracks. Not showing the best. Let's go here. So this is the tram tracks. And it's pretty much just like the normal tracks, except roads don't matter. As you can see, it doesn't try to create any bridges over the roads. And the speed limit, the max speed is 45 instead of the normal track's 350. As you can see, with the normal track, it tries to create overpasses over the roads. It doesn't do that with tram tracks. Now I'm just gonna place it, and then we also have the tunnels, which is like the bridge, but it's a tunnel. Yeah. Then also, if you make a mistake or something, you can press Ctrl Z to undo stuff. Oops, I can undo that one for some reason. So then you just click on one of the nodes and you press delete in this move, edit and delete tracks. We also have the info tool, which just shows everything without this track layout and without the catchment ranges. Then we have lines where we can create lines. We'll get into that later. Also have trains where we can buy trains. The trains do have a model, a max speed, maximum passengers, how much it weighs, don't know why, maintenance cost, running cost, tractor force, no idea what that means, dimensions. Yeah, that's about it. So you can see the second one in the dimensions is what you need to look at when you're building your platforms, because you just don't want a station that's shorter than a train. But because our station is pretty much the max, I don't think there's a train that will be too long for the platforms. Well, you can also edit the train name, serial number of the train, how much cars the train has. So I can make this more and more, and the length just gets more. Yeah. Then decal color, you can use the line color, or you can specify a decal color. You can pick the type of decal, which I don't think modder trains have. Yeah, the city tram is in the base game. You have a bunch of decals, and then if you choose the base color and the decal color, you can see it changes the decal color, and the base color changes like the edges in this one. Then also you have the bowl. This stuff really don't matter, but here you can choose how many of the trains you want, and that's pretty much it for the trains. Here you can edit your schedules for the trains simultaneously. Don't think we're going to use that. And here is where you change the schedule one by one. Yeah, I'll get into the lines and the scheduling and stuff later. So the nice thing is we have a filter for the map. So this is just a plain map, and this is a population map, which shows you where the population is. But because we're building from the central station in each city we're stopping at, we're not really going to look at this map at all. But if you can create your own fictional railways, you will most likely need to put them where there's a bunch of people, is where you'll put your stations. Let's go back to plain map. We have the plain tracks, which, let me just build a few tracks to show you guys. I'm going to build a viaduct so that I don't have to worry about... Okay, wrong length. So it apparently does have an issue. You can't build your track segments too long. I don't know why. It's fine. Yeah. So let's check out, this is the plane tracks, the lines, which you can't see because we don't have any lines yet. And this is a speed overlay, which is really useful, which shows you the max speed on that segment of track. It usually does show you a number, like here, 249. 249 is the max speed limit on viaducts. 350 is the max speed on ground tracks. 45 is the max speed on tram tracks. And 300 is the max speed in tunnels. So the real nice thing is, I also didn't show this. In the edit, move and delete tracks, you can drag segments anywhere, like this. Yeah. And another really cool thing is, when you build your tracks or stations, they are in blueprints, which means you can edit them as much as you want, and you don't get charged. But as soon as you press build all blueprints, you can't edit the tracks anymore and you have paid for it. As you can see here is the bill. It's pretty expensive, which is why you start off with $1 billion. It's not dollars, it's called cash in this game. But as you can see, I don't have anywhere that shows money because I'm playing with unlimited money. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna delete this section of track. Oh, and forgot to show this. This is the accounting info. So I'm gonna pay back my loan because I do have unlimited money. And you can decide how much money you want to take out in million. Oh yeah, that's way too much. It looks like the max you can take out is 1 billion cash. And you can choose over how much years you want to pay back, which has a max of 10. I'm not going to take the loan. Here you can change the company name, so if you have any names, comment down below. Accounting, which shows you everything you paid and the money you gained from tickets. Then mods, which just shows you the mods you have installed right now. This is a search, so I assume you can just, let's search Eden, oh that's wrong, Edinburgh, and city, and then it just takes you there. So it's really helpful. This is just a menu. If I say options, here's all the options: autosave slots, autosave interval, then the language, oh my bad, the language, which is for some reason only in English. That's not right. Anyways, then we have hand font. No idea what that means. Graphics. I should probably put this a bit bigger so you guys can see. But I like to play on 1 times. Yeah. These things don't really change. But if you do have a weird glitch, where if you move the map around, it gives a bunch of stripes, then you just change your renderer. It happened to me and I was so confused I couldn't find any help on that. Yeah, let's just continue. So Edinburgh, Glasgow. So we have put in Glasgow, I think it's called Central, I have no idea. And Edinburgh. The nice thing, I forgot to say this, I know, there's a lot. The nice thing is, you can see this is where tracks would be in the real world. But for this game, they have removed all the tracks and all the stations and stuff, but the lines, like lines in the ground, the infrastructure, is still there. So I'm going to follow that and try to find, here's Haymarket. I'm going to try to find Edinburgh. It's probably this. I don't know what it's called actually. I'm just gonna say Edinburgh Central. This is not stations. So I want it to. So stations can be underground, on ground, trams, or above ground. So I'm gonna make it on the ground. Make it pretty long. And yeah, just called Edinburgh. So this one picks up 9,200 people. And Glasgow can pick up how much? 1,800. Okay. So I'm going to what I'm going to do for this, because it's a lot of long distances between stations, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow the way the tracks would be in the real world until I get out of the city. And then I'm just going to tunnel. Not just gonna tunnel straight up. I'm gonna try to make it look as realistic as possible while trying to maximize the speed. So let's do this viaduct and then go down. You can see it's low, so I'm just gonna try and get the speed higher. 75 is a little bit low. What if I do this? 108? Then... No, wait, let's just undo everything. There we go. 78, it's gonna be fine. It's in approach to Glasgow Central anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. So let's try to get out of the city center. And once I get to... I don't really know what I was going to say. I was going to say once I get to Edinburgh, I'll show you routes and stations and stuff. That's what I was going to say, but what I wanted to say was, let's just get out of the city. I don't know how I messed that up. Sometimes it's a real pain, because some angles you can't go over roads, then you have to viaduct or tunnel under or over them. Glasgow does have a lot of, not branches, what's it called again? Switches, I think. Track switches. Does have a lot, because it's a fairly big city, so it's kind of confusing to find your way out, because most of them go out of Glasgow Central and then just make some kind of loop and go back. So it's fairly hard, but I think down here the map is very similar to OpenStreetMap. So if you want to build and you don't know where the railways go, you can just go to OpenStreetMap. I like to use the transit layer, and then it's fairly easy to know where to go. So I'm not talking very much. Now, a few things I'd like to see is, at the moment you can't do single tracks. It would be nice. It would also be nice to have terminating stations, so that there's buffers or something at the end. Also the options to make like 1, 3, 5 odd numbered platform stations. And as you'll see when I create the lines later, it would be nice so that you can use any platform for the train to go in any direction. Let's see. I think it goes up here. Yeah, it does go up here. There's a few other things I can think of right now. It would also be nice to have mod support for different types of tracks, so that you can have tracks that have higher speed limits. Now I'm gonna want to have to go over this river. Small little rivers, like, let's see if I can find one, like this one. If I was to move this over here, yeah, it automatically can go over, but because this river is too big, it can't just build an overpass. As you can see, overpasses prices have changed, I think. Like, yeah, the price you have to pay to put in an overpass. Because in a lot of videos I've seen, it was 1 million for every overpass. But it looks like here, it's only 500,000 per overpass. I think we're gonna have to go down here to Motherwell. Then we're pretty much out of the city, I'd say. Where's Motherwell? Over here. And let's just go to Carluke. Then we can go to Edinburgh. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Now, let's just show the map again. We are... The map... I'm gonna continue building under the map, but... What we're trying to do is the UK in today's episode. Probably not gonna happen. Because it's gonna take a while. Especially if I keep zooming out like that. But as soon as we get out of city centers, it will be pretty fast. And as you can see, there's not a lot of stations on the what do you call it, on the map. Yeah, on the map. Not a lot of stations on there. It's because I am trying to only connect big cities like Glasgow, Edinburgh, Newcastle, London. I don't think we're stopping at Birmingham. Swansea, no, not Swansea, Cardiff, and Liverpool, and Dublin, and Belfast, and I think something else, Nottingham probably, I don't know. I don't know if we go down, or if we go here. That way. Yeah, I think we don't go down. I'll check on an OpenStreetMap in a... We're at Motherwell right now, right? Motherwell. Yeah, down just loops back to Glasgow Central. We gotta go this way. Ah, fudge. Is that gonna be a problem now? What speed is that? 168. Oh, that's probably fine. Yeah, let's just try to get out of the city. I know I don't have much to say right now, really. I would like to see how much Glasgow to Edinburgh is going to cost us, especially because tunnels are extremely expensive. You can also comment down below if you want me to see, me build other rail networks, like maybe the Glasgow subway, which will be really easy because it's just a loop. The Edinburgh, I think it's trams. Or the London Underground. Or even the British National Rail. I don't know why I keep talking about England. I don't know why I said England. I don't know why I keep talking about England, Scotland, and Wales. The Great Britain. Not the UK, because Ireland does have a different railway operator. Not Ireland, Northern Ireland does have a different rail operator than the rest of the UK. I don't really know where I'm going right now. We just did that, so yes, I think actually we can tunnel now, so I'm gonna go straight here. Gonna look for a nice place to go into tunnel. I keep pressing 3 instead of 2, so 4, and now we're in a tunnel. Now I can zoom out. There's a max of how much you can zoom in and still build. I'm gonna actually build Edinburgh first. The rail connection out to probably about here, then I'll tunnel and connect up with this one. Edinburgh. This is tough. At least all the services should stop there. Ooh, I'm in tunnel mode. Let's press 2, 2. I never said this, but you can click on the node and then press a number. Viaduct is 1, ground 2, tram 3, tunnel 4. And then it will change the track. If you messed up, then you don't have to delete it and rebuild it. But this only works if you're still in blueprint mode. So I'm gonna try and make this realistic. I'll go underground here. Where does it come out? Well, if I wanted to make it realistic, I'd have to go underground there too. Doesn't really matter. It's my game. I can do what I want. So where are we trying to get out? Oh, here. At Haymarket. Press 1. No, not 1, 2, and then go out here. And then we try to connect this one. We're going underground here at Ratho, I think. Hopefully this is right and we can connect with a reasonably high speed. Okay, the river is too wide. Viaduct. Why did I call it a viaduct? Like in the game. Oh, that's the wrong way. Like, creators probably not going to see this, but can someone just tell me why it's called a viaduct and why they don't call it a bridge? Because I do understand the difference between a viaduct and the bridge in the real world, but why is this one a viaduct in the game and not a bridge? Because in the game you probably won't be able to see the difference between a viaduct and a bridge anyway. So yeah. I mean, I can try to overpass over this bridge, but I'm probably not going to get it right. Not over the bridge, over the... What did they call it? Motorway? Over the motorway. If you couldn't tell from my accent, I'm not from Great Britain. I'm not even from Europe. If you want to see me create my own local railway, I mean, you can comment it down below, then you can know where I'm from. Or you can watch some of my old videos, I've probably said it there. Where are we now? Almost at Ratho, so I'm gonna go underground like here or something. Okay, so let's continue. See, at the moment we have 102 kilometers of track. You can see right here, which costs almost $500 million. Which is fine, because we do have unlimited money. And if you can get things right in this game, like the perfect network, it doesn't even have to be perfect. You can probably, if you create like, let's think, I mean, probably Edinburgh to Scotland. Not Scotland, to Glasgow. If you have the trains at a high enough frequency, you could make millions in fares a day. You know, also if you have your fares right. I don't think I've explained how you set up fares yet. I'll do that when we create our route. I'll explain that when I said I was gonna go underground here. Good thing I zoomed out and checked. So, I don't know what this game counts as a road. Because some roads it will make an overpass, some roads it won't. Don't really understand what's going on there. But I'm not really complaining at all. Because if every single line was counted as a road, it would be a real pain for all the overpasses. Okay, let's try to curve in this way and too long. Okay. How about now? So yeah, we have a short section of tunnel. Not short, it's 62 kilometers. But it probably counts somewhere else where I did put tunnels in. Because I know I put in tunnels here. It doesn't really matter. So Glasgow to Edinburgh, including the station, is costing me about 900 mil. Let's build. So you can see it's kind of changes when you press build all blueprints. It doesn't have that blueprinty vibe anymore, if you know what I mean. Okay, so Glasgow to Edinburgh. Let's create a new line. We can name it, we can give it line info, so let's just say Glasgow, Edinburgh. Edinburgh? Is that right? I don't know. And then we can say GE for Glasgow, Edinburgh. Then we can set the base ticket price. Now, if you create a metro network, I'd recommend not having the base ticket price over 5, because I've seen people complain about this. I don't know, did I say in the beginning of the episode that this is my first look? Because I'm sorry, that's a lie. I have about 24 hours on this game. So I kind of know what I'm doing. I don't know why I said that in the beginning. The base ticket price, don't really make it over 5. They do complain. I did create a metro network between, not a metro really, but between Athens here, Thessaloniki, and Sofia, and I priced it at about 100 for the base ticket price, and people didn't really complain about that. So I guess it just depends on the size of your network. So because this line is only in the UK right now, actually. So for the moment, how long is... Okay, we can check out later how long it is. So we're just going to keep that in the back of our mind. Then we're, depending on how long the route is how much I'm going to make my ticket price. Price per kilometer, metro system, don't recommend putting it above 2 really, because then they just start to complain. I'm probably going to make mine 2.5. I'm going to make a lot of cash. So here you can change the line color. I would recommend, not recommend, but I would like to see where you can enter an RGB or a hex code. Because as you can see on my map, I have picked out certain colors. And it's going to be pretty hard to get those exact colors, because I don't really know how to get them. This is probably orange enough. Okay, here we can see estimate travel time. So they did change this recently. Like the 31st of January, they changed how that works. Last, they said an ideal speed and I think minimum wait. Like the minimum time it has to wait at a train station. Don't really remember though. So let's put our ideal speed at about 3. Let's put it at 350. We can't estimate travel times because we don't have stops here. We have set minimum interval times. It's how the minimum time that trains have to be apart. Unfortunately, the max for this is 59 minutes and 59 seconds. You can't make it any higher than that. I've tried. Because it'd be really nice to have like a bi-hourly service, so I would train every 2 hours. Because I'm probably gonna make it go down to Rome or something, this line, all the way from probably Iceland to Rome. Don't know. Depends on what you guys suggest, and if you don't suggest anything, I'll just figure something out. Yeah, minimum interval, not gonna set that yet. Add waypoints. So waypoints are just points along the route for if you have multiple ways to get to a station. We don't, so we're just gonna add stops. So you'll see now, it'd be nice if I can choose both of these platforms to go out of, because I mean it's the wrong side for the UK. Trains don't go on the right side. So I'm gonna go B. And you can see it has a nice interface over here. And then Edinburgh, B. We say A. No wait, we're gonna remove that. We're gonna remove the station with the delete selected stop. So you can see between Glasgow and Edinburgh is 143 kilometers. So the base ticket price, probably 50. Let's put the base ticket price at 50. So for this trip it is 50. Wow, we're gonna make a lot of cash. Probably about 200 per ticket. Is that realistic? Well, let me just look this up. It looks like it's about 20 pounds. So 200 is a bit overkill. Depends on how much this currency is worth. Exchange rate's probably not 10 pounds to 1 cash. So maybe, see, even if you make it one cash per kilometer, that's still about 200 cash, right? Yeah. What I'm really interested right now is why Glasgow to Edinburgh is 143,345, but Edinburgh to Glasgow is 143,411. Someone explain that to me. Does that have to do with the curves or something? Don't know. Let's make it one per kilometer. I'm not gonna go any cheaper than that. So yeah, and then I'm gonna make it stop at Edinburgh again, which is 300 meters because it goes from one end of the station to the other, and then we stop again at Glasgow. And then that's it for our line. It sees the line as a loop. So I'm gonna make our minimum intervals at 2 minutes. So you can just type the number, then I think this is a colon, then a 0, then it puts that number into minutes. See, because if I just do 2, it sees it as 2 seconds. So I have to do that. I don't know what this means. Probably, I'm not gonna mess with that. So as you can see, it says 4 stops, 278 kilometers in 8 minutes. Now it says 8 minutes because I've only set in the minimum intervals. But if I put this at 350, it's gonna take about an hour. So I can purchase 2 trains and set the minimum interval to 30 minutes. Then that should work. So if I purchase new trains, so we're not going to go with the city tram because that's only 70 kilometers per hour, and we want a reasonably high passenger count. So let's check out the Shinkansens. 275 too low, too low, too low, too low. Then we still have 1,000 passengers. I think that's good. That's good. That's good. So the @ I believe means any letter, and the hashtag means any number. So let's do EB. So EB, that's a V. EB, hashtag. So the train serial number will be EB and then any number. Pick a decal. Decals aren't possible. So yeah. Base color. What's our base color gonna be? Probably white. I mean, why not? White with a blue. Ooh, that looks good. Maybe even make it a blue. Like, I like that. Oh, we do have decals here. We could probably make the decals on all our trains a dark blue. Oh, no. The base color of all our trains, dark blue. And then the decal colors, the same as the line color, like that. for the decal color, use line color. Yes, perfect. Not gonna buy 3, we're only gonna buy 2, which is gonna cost 100 mil. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. So the running costs is 5 cents per kilometer per passenger. Okay. Purchase. Let's purchase these. Now we can see the scheduling. So we can choose a time, we can add new slots. We can choose the time of the slot when it begins. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is time zones. You'll see it has a time zone, but also a universal time zone, which is kind of confusing. But yeah, I'll explain anyway. I'll try to explain anyway. So we can copy the slot like this. We can select the slot and then we can copy it and paste it to another train or farther in the week. But we can't really do that because there's not a paste slot option. Which I think is it's not too much of a problem. You can still copy the day or something. But I think the developer should maybe look into that. You can copy the day. You can paste the day. You can paste all. Paste slots in every day. What does that mean? So probably if I say copy day and then select here and paste all. Oh yeah, okay, so it pastes. So if I copy the slot, like if I do this and I copy the slot and paste all, and then it pastes the slot to every day. Okay, so let's just delete these slots, which are nice to show. Delete the day, and we can also delete all. Then it puts back one there because you need at least one slot. So we can start. We can choose order. We can say run a line or store in depot. I'm going to show store in depot first because we're not going to pick that one. So then we just pick on depot and click on a depot. Run a line, choose the line, and then choose what station you can start from. I usually keep that at default because why not? And then we're going to copy the week and paste the week. So you can also clone the train, which means it clones all the attributes for the train, except I think the name and the serial number. But it also copies and pastes the schedule for you. So I haven't checked out these buttons actually. So intervention, I have used. So if your train is stuck or confused, which if you build your network right, it shouldn't be. But it's happened to me before, so you use an intervention which costs $500,000, and then it resets to this station that it's selected here. Okay, and then if we select clone, I've already said what that is. What does this do? I don't know. This takes you to the location of the train. We don't even have tracks here. Probably because the train's not on at the moment. Okay, info. Okay, so it gives you how much passengers go to which destination, how long they've been on the train you're currently on, how long they've been in your system in total, how much they're paying at the moment, and how happy they are. You can group it by all, show trips, show all, group by origin. Oh, not origin. I haven't checked these out actually, I'll check it out later. Accounting shows you how much a train's made, how much it's cost you. That's it, okay, so let's put the time on a bit. So the first time is in real time. Okay, so let's pause now. So this is the train. You see it's only thing, but if you zoom in, it's actually a full-on train, which is glitched because it's just spawned in. This is this dude. So it makes you follow the train, I think. And this is at a farther angle. I don't know what this does, by the way. I have no idea. So we can put this. I don't know what speed this is. And then this is the fastest speed. It's times 30 speed or something like that. Why is it waiting? Is there already a train on the network? Oh, there's already a train. Let's go there. So we can do this and then click here. We can see going to Edinburgh. Fare at the moment is 50. The fare updates at every stop. So at every stop, if we would continue, it would add more for the per kilometer that it went. The group by destination, show all. So origin, destination, leg, total fare. Oh, then it shows every single passenger. We have 188 on our train at the moment. Also show trips. Oh, that's nice. Glasgow to Edinburgh, and then shows where the train's going right now. So we'll probably check that again when we have both Newcastle, group by destination, group by origin. Yeah, we'll probably check all these stuff out once we build another station. I don't know how long I've been recording. We're gonna go to Newcastle right now and then probably stop. End the video there and stuff. Continue in probably a day or two. I might even stream some stuff just because I wanna make some progress. So let's just call it Newcastle and let's go out of the city. I'll probably speed this part up unless I got something to say. You know what? I'm not gonna speed it up. Never mind. I'll just talk. If you don't want to see me talk, just skip ahead, cause I'm gonna talk. Don't know where I'm going right now. The line go here? Oh, the line goes there. So we can overpass over this junction. Highway, metro, not metro. It's definitely not a metro. Highway, motorway, who cares? I keep pressing 3 instead of 2. I think I've said that already. This video has been so long I can't remember what I've said and what I haven't said already. Again, any suggestions for lines or stations? Just that's one way it's gonna go there. Just comment down below or send a message in my Discord or something. It goes here. If you want it to be seen, just probably there'll be a specific channel in the Discord. I mean, I don't really care. You can just tag me. Check it out. Maybe put it in the next episode. We're gonna have to wait and see. Let's check here. So accounting, we can see how much we've paid for new trains and construction, and we have made the game's pause. I'm just gonna have it run. We've made you can see we're making a lot of money off of fares, which only update when trains stop. But we'll see. It looks like we keep losing money, and it's because we do keep losing money because of maintenance costs and running costs. But this number, you'll see, if you have the right network or the right number of trains or something, you will make money, and kind of a lot over the course of a day. It's if you buy nothing at all, then you'll make money over time. And I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty hard to make back that 1 billion you start with, which is why you pay off that $1 billion loan over time. I don't think I've said that it's a loan. Yeah, I don't think I did. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna explain the time zones. So as you can see, there's a +00 here because we're in the UK, and the UK uses GMT 0. But as you see, just keep your eye on this +0. As you can see, the time changes as well farther we move along as it changes the time zones. but the scheduling is based off of what time zone you're currently in. But to see the finances of the day is based off of GMT. If I'm here, you can only see the next day from 1 a.m. Which I've played in Japan before. You can only see the next day once it's 9 a.m. Also, one thing I'd like to see in this game is it's probably impossible to do that, but like build a train from like New York, no, like Anchorage to what's the city here, Yakutsk, through the whatever this is called. Because it'd be nice, you can't do that, so from Anchorage to Yakutsk, you have to go all the way here. I would also like an option to toggle off, like, or like, when you're at a certain distance zoomed out, you don't see the trains anymore. Because you can see the tracks disappear, they don't actually disappear, but the overlay does disappear if you get too far out. Let's just continue. So it's 2 a.m, let's see, we already made... Yeah, we already lost half a grand in today. Yeah, this is realistic. So as you can see, this train doesn't have any passengers on it right now because it's 2:30 a.m. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say for that. It is pretty realistic, and I did build a railway to an airport before, and it looks like it does slow down, but passengers do still come in. It might have just been me, but if that's not a thing, it should be a thing, because people fly. People fly. I think the dead times, like the times no one uses the trains because it's too early in the morning, is also based off of GMT. Which, I mean, it would be hard if it was based on the local time zone, but it'd still be nice to have it based on the local, because in Japan it's like 11 a.m. now and no one's riding the trains. That doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, I'm already grand in debt. I'm gonna go underground just after this and just curve a bit underground. Okay, and now we zoom out. I don't like the wrong length. It's probably because this game wasn't really designed to make a metro system around the world. I don't know why I keep saying metro system, because it's not a metro system. It's a railway. But you'll probably find more maps and ideas and stuff if you search metro system of the world. Which is honestly where I got the idea to do this. This is pretty hard. Now, you're probably wondering why there's a weird line between London and Cardiff on the map. It's because honestly I forgot about Wales, and that was the easiest way to integrate it into my system. Yeah, sad, I know. But as you see on the map as well, I'm gonna keep the map in the corner for like while I talk about the map right now. As you can see, the orange line does go from Dublin and possibly France to Glasgow, possibly Iceland. So lines can have multiple branches is what I'm trying to say. Let's try and make this smooth, curve smoother. Delete and delete this one. I mean, this doesn't look too unrealistic. It looks like a high-speed rail link here. Which I kind of like, which it would not be if I just straight up connected those two. So let's edit this. After Edinburgh B, we click on the add stops. So we click on Edinburgh B and then click on add stops. It's nice that the developer thought about this, because it's happened to me a lot. It tells you that you have to build your blueprints before you can let your train stop there. And as you can see, the tunnels on this route cost me 2.9 billion, which is insane. But it makes sense that tunnels are that expensive. So Newcastle, and oh yeah, we already have Edinburgh on the way back. So let's see this train now. If we see group by show all, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Show trips. So Glasgow to Edinburgh is going to Newcastle right now. Probably what it means. Oh, you can see the trip the people take for the certain destination. I see, I understand that. I understand. See, the trains seem so slow, but if you zoom in, they're extremely fast. Like if I just zoom in here, just wait a second. It's really fast, but if you zoom out far enough, it looks like the train will take ages to reach its destination. Probably have to do this again. Just set the intervals and, oh, the minimum wait. Gotta set that to 2 minutes. Now the route takes 3 hours instead of 1 hour, because it takes another hour from Edinburgh to Newcastle. So to probably add, if I add 2 more trains, we have 4 trains for 3 hours, and 3 hours is 180 minutes. So a train every 40 minutes. I don't want that. I want a train every hour. Yeah, I want a train every hour so I can get a chance of filling up. I like this color scheme, the orange and the blue. I really like that. And the nice thing is I'm not going to have to change the base color of the trains, because I don't have to. Because every time I click clone, it's going to clone all the properties, and then I just say purchase. So now let's change the minimum interval to, oh, we can't do an hour, so we have to do 59.59, which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Kind of sucks. So let's see if I click here and show trips. So I can choose, so Newcastle, oh, so it shows all the legs of the trip the passengers do have to make. How many passengers do we have here? See, because this train's gonna have to wait a while now, so it just keeps picking up passengers. So we got about 120 is where it's gonna max out. So this train's gonna have to wait an hour here. What? No, you have to wait. Man. Yeah, I'm already in debt for the day because I just bought a new train and a bunch of tracks and stuff. You can see I made 300 grand. Or for fares alone. What's the time right now? It's 2:30. How long have I been recording? I'm gonna stop recording, see how long it's been, and possibly be back. If not, I'll do an outro. So, turns out, it's already been an hour. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out my Discord as well, first link in the description, where you can suggest routes or stations or even other games for me to play. Yeah, I should probably split this video into 2. Nah.